Say Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai. First and foremost, we want to give our praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders who rule our great millstone, and a blessed sanitation to the Akiums in the four corners of the earth to pushing the gospel and sincerity and truth. Shalom. I want to touch on this article, judgment on the pedophile priest. Most I bring judgment on this pedophile priest. So we want to say our praises and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai. It's a pedophile priest who was forgiven by church for raping 26 children found dead. This article came out the 8th of November 2017. It's a body found stabbed and tortured after admitting to multiple child rape. It said the body of father Archibald was found in his home after he was forgiven for child rape. The body of a pedophile priest. So Yahushua also make it clear that call no man father on earth, because one is your father which is in heaven, right? We can get that, right? So this is beautiful judgment on you wicked, you demon, you so-called white people are the devil, right? This is Matthew 23 and 9, right? It says Matthew 23 and 9. He said, and call no man your father upon the earth, for one is your father which is in heaven. So don't call no man no father upon earth. One is your father which is in heaven, which is Yahweh, right? And his son name is Yahushai, right? It said, who was forgiven by the Catholic Church after he admit to raping 26 children, was found in his Massachusetts home after being stabbed to death. He said his body was found bound and guarded by his brother after he missed a scheduled mass at a church. According to police record, police believe he was being tortured before he died by more than one assaultant who had stabbed him several times in the chest and also remove his genitals. That is judgment. They remove your rad. And you like to molest little boys. There's the Most High judgment. So this devil feel a lot of pain before he die. He feel a lot of pain before he die. Right? There's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai judgment. Right? He said he is believed to have died of his injuries after a very large blade, mostly a machete, was inserted into his rectum. It said in its entities, fatalities, damaging several of his internal organs. Right? So this devil feel a lot of pain before he die. And there's the Most High judgment. Right? There's the Most High judgment. Right? It's Father Archibald was accused of abusing 29 children on multiple occasions. He said with victims ranging from 5 to 11 years old. The Roman Catholic Diocese of Springfield received a number of complaints against the priests, promoting an investigation by the Vatican under the common law. Right? Of the 29 complaints, the church only investigated 26 of them after deciding there wasn't enough evidence to pursue 3 of the claim due to the Catholic Church's internal investigation protocol. He said the case was tried under the common law, which operate outside of the boundary of the regular law. The Vatican decided this was a church matter, telling families there was no need for the police. Right? And people still call themselves Roman Catholic. This is not the house of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. This is the house of Satan. The Most High dwell not in temple made with hands. Right? Acts chapter 7 verse 48, 49. It tells you don't dwell in temple made with hand. Acts chapter 17 verse 24. Right? This is the house of the devil. Right? He said the father Archibald admitted to the remain in charge from 26 victims, but claimed that he did not rape them, as they all consented to it. So you telling me a 5-year-old and 11-year-old accept buggery? That's why the Most High judges wicked pedophile. That's why the Most High put his Edomite to death. Right? It's the common court accept that the children consent to sex with a 42-year-old priest, and rule that he did not rape them. So you telling me a 5-year-old boy saying, "No what? Yeah, you could go up in my ass." Yeah. You telling me a 5-year-old boy say you could do it? These people, you devils prepare for slavery. You devils prepare for slavery and destruction. This is total wickedness. You telling me a 5-year-old boy gonna say it's okay for you fuck him? And you Jake still wanna call yourself Roman Catholic? The Most High gonna destroy you Israelites who worshiping these devil. You know, the Most High gonna destroy you Israelites. Right? He said although he wasn't charged with child abuse, the judge declared that having sex with all those children was a grave sin, and must not go unpunished. He said as punishment for this crime, right? The priest was forced to take paid leave and was sent to retreat in Alabama for a month, seeking forgiveness through prayers and penance. So let me see what the Bible says about what is the punishment for this kind of sin, right? Because they say he should not go unpunished, right? So let me see what Yahweh Bashem Yahushua says the punishment for this sin, right? Let me see. And this he's supposed to be a priest, right? Let me see. Right? This is Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. He said, they shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. Right? But these devil ain't put it to death. But who put it to death? Yahweh Bashem Yahushua put it to death. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua put him to death. Our praises and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Right? Put a Edomite to death. Right? He said the priest was forced to take paid leave and was sent to retreat in Alabama for a month to seek repentance through prayers and penance. Forgiveness through prayers and penance, right? He said he was killed shortly after returning from the retreat. Family of the victim, he said the retreat from the retreat. He said family of the victim were outraged by the church handling of the case and tried to launch an appeal by writing a joint letter to Pope in the hope the case could turn over to the law enforcement. So the family tried to ask another devil to turn the case over to the law enforcement. He's not gonna do that. He can defend the devil, right? He said they did not receive a reply from Pope Francis. They're not gonna receive no reply from him. He's a devil too. The Most High gonna put he to death too. He said, but did get a letter back from the church telling them that the case is now closed. Right? So these is the devil. But how you Jakes wanna call yourself Roman Catholic? Use a Roman Catholic. Right? If you so-called Negroes, Latins, and Native American Indian don't repent, the Most High gonna destroy you. Right? He said a police spokesperson said they are following lead in the case of Archibald death and believe the killing may be the works of vigilantes responding to the child abuse claim. A statement released by the diagnosis said the church calculate expect the full force of law. So here they say, it said the diocese, right, said the Catholic Church expect the full force of the law to be used to bring the priest killer to justice. But they deny the victim parents was asking right to the Pope Francis to turn the case over to the law, right? But now they said the case closed. They didn't turn it over. They said the case, but now they saying that they gonna full force of the law to use to bring the priest killers to justice. So now they can go to the law now to bring the priest killer to justice. You so-called white people are fucking hypocrites. Y'all are the devil, right? That's why Yahweh Hashem Yahushua gonna bring great judgment upon you, devil, right? And you Jakes, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you need to come out of that madness. You need to come out of the religion. You are Israelites. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, Indians are Israelites, right? And this is beautiful judgment on this wicked pedophile priest, right? That's beautiful judgment, right? That is beautiful judgment, right? This is Romans, Salaki. This is Proverbs, right? That is beautiful judgment, right? This is Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 26. He said, "Many seek the rule of favor, but every man judgment coming from the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai." So the Most High judged this devil. Leviticus 20 and 30, the Most High put this faggot to death. Right? European little boys from 5 years to 11 years and said, well, they consented to it. They give you okay to fuck them. This is why Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai put this devil to death. Right? It said, this is again, this is Proverbs chapter 29, verse 26. He said, "Many seek the rule of favor, but every man judgment coming from the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai." Every man judgment coming from the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Right? This is Psalm 68. You know, it's time the most I clean you devil from off of the face of the earth. You devil is a cancer in the earth. You devil defile everything. Right? This is Psalm 68. Yes, and you so-called people is the devil. Right? This is Psalm 68 verse 20. He said, "He that is our power is the power of salvation, and unto the power the Lord Yahweh belongeth the issue from death." So the Most High put this demon to death. The Most High put that demon to death. Right? This is 1 Samuel. Right? This is 1 Samuel chapter 2. Right? 1 Samuel chapter 2 verse 6. He said, "The Lord kill it and make it alive. He bring it down to the grave and bring it up. Yeah, the Lord kill it and make it alive." Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai put this demon to death. Right? We're going to say Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai. All praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You know, to putting this wicked pedophile to death. Right? So you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans need to take heed. Take heed. You are Israelite. You're not a Roman Catholic. You're not a 7 days. You're not a Christian. Right? You're not a Rastafarian. You're a Hebrew Israelite. There's your nationality. And the name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh. And the name of His Son is Yahweh Shai. Right? And with that, over the lessons edifying, I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders who rule at Great Millstone. And a blessed salutation to the Akiams in the four corners of the earth who pushing the gospel and sincerity and truth. Shalom.